Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about the Cyberpunk 2077 AI mod for the quests made the people in the community of Cyberpunk go crazy over it. They love it, they cannot have enough of it. There are already plenty of other mods they play in, street mods and sometimes just quest mods. For example, if you are like a net runner or something, right? The AI can literally generate a quest that's specific to your playstyle, specific to you, to what you have done. It's pretty amazing, and all like the community love it so far, and we cannot wait to have more and more of those mods. I personally love Cyberpunk 2077. I love the game. NPCs should be smarter. Like I wish they do more for the NPC itself. I want them smarter. But some people are actually creating some mods that make the NPC smarter, ask and answer question and stuff like that. It is unbelievably good, and I love it. It's amazing. But let's hope that this modding does not affect the main story. It does not ruin the main story, create plot holes in the game or something. In my opinion, I think the company itself should have done this, not mods themselves, but the company itself have more AI into the game, to like have a dynamic story. Okay, a little bit dynamic story, side quests and stuff like that, like to be dynamic more. And the NPC in the game are smarter and more reactive to what you're doing, instead of just like, you know, repeating the same lines over and over. As we know, the NPCs in Cyberpunk 2077 are not as smart. A lot of people have compared it to GTA 5, and to be honest, the GTA is way better. The AI NPCs are smarter than in Cyberpunk 2077. Sometimes I play, I see the police car just like, going around in circle in the middle of the streets. One of them just backed on me and then put me in combat with the police for some reason. And I was on my way. I was just freaking driving in the middle. I was driving on my side, like, not breaking any law, but still the police car just reversed on me and put me on combat with the police. And I was like 2 3 stars after that. Oh my god, that was a long chase. It has ups and downs. I love the atmosphere in the night city. I love it. It's amazing. But I hate how dumb the NPCs are. I think a lot of people can agree with that. The NPCs are as dumb as they come. Like there are other games, the NPCs are way smarter. I played Destiny 2, and the NPCs are way smarter. They ask certain questions. Dialogue sometimes changes depending on what you have done, I think. But yeah, they sound smarter a little bit more. But in Cyberpunk 2077, the NPCs, even after all the updates, they still like as dumb as they come, and does not feel as alive. I hope with the new AI mods, they feel much better, like more alive, more reactive to what you do. And uh, a lot of people in the community are saying like the game should have came with this already in the game, not just like now giving it to us through mods. But I personally I'm very hopeful about it. Maybe the next expansion or something, the next uh, patch or something, or next story DLC, they can add more AI. They like, they have a little bit more dynamic story, more endings. Maybe the game itself generates scenes and voice lines. I don't know how that's gonna play with the voice actors, but if the game generates voices, it generates scripts, it generates more scenes, that will be terrific. It will be basically endless. You can play the game as much as you want, and you can feel that the NPCs are alive. I wish we had little bit more impact, because the street crit really means nothing. I thought when I bought the game first, I was playing in Street Cred and stuff like that. I thought it will mean like, okay, I'm gonna be a leader of some gang or something, or other gangs will not shoot at me out of fear. Like, this guy is a tough guy. We're not gonna. But it's not like that. I have no idea what the street could do. Besides, I think they just like there to brag about. I don't know, or more gigs you get or something. I think something like that. That's about it, honestly. Like, I haven't seen any major. Look, I love the story. Okay, I love you have multiplayer ending. I love the story of the game, but the NPCs are dumb, and I would have loved if the game was a little bit more dynamic, and especially choosing like to play the corporate or nomad on all of that. It's really like, you should supposed to have a different story completely, you know but they didn't do that way. So this sucks. But hopefully now with mods and everything, they inspire the real developers to do something like that, and we can all cross our fingers. And what I am excited the most about, by the way, is Hogwarts Legacy. Stay tuned, guys. Hopefully the next video is going to be about Hogwarts Legacy, and they update something. I'm very excited about that. I love that game. So as for Cyberpunk 2077, I think it's amazing. The mods are amazing. I'm gonna jump on and play the game and add those mods, and hopefully, the developers can add more AI into it. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.